going to do an insight video today, and I've been talking about like source living, source vibration, source frequency, and I've been talking about this in relation to like fifth dimensional reality, fifth dimensional presence, and how it all links into the eternal moment, the eternal source that lives within each being and is the seed of creation within each being. We all have this source energy within us, and it's about sort of becoming conscious of it, starting to open up and become channels for this in every moment, in every second. And this is the true sort of experience of the eternal moment, the eternal vibration, the oneness vibration, the oneness frequency, is knowing that this source energy is ever flowing, is ever coming into your energy, into your consciousness, into your awareness. And this is where transformation happens. This is when transmutation happens. And this is why I've talked about things like the universal laws. The universal laws are keys of consciousness, keys of awareness, and keys of wisdom that each and every one of us have been given. They work, the ascended masters for infinity have been giving and bringing, the ascended masters for a long time have been bringing this vibration, this frequency, and many beings have been. The universal laws are a way of sort of like living within frequency, living within vibration, and living within sort of spirit, like this source consciousness, this source awareness. And each and every one of us is, being sort of connected and aligned and unified with this. This is why I've been talking about this notion of diamond consciousness. And the diamond consciousness is the union of source energy and source frequency. And it's sort of like, it's the fact that this union is in every sort of is in every second and every moment of your life. And the diamond consciousness is the union of this source energy, this source vibration, and living within that vibration, living in with that frequency. And this is why it's important with these daily practices. I've been spending a lot of time opening energy centers and using crystals and visioning and trying to live within that vibration every day. And I do it within every moment, and sort of like trying to remain connected and unified with this source energy, this source vibration, which is the creative flow of manifestation and creation. It attracts within your life through the law of attraction. The more that you live in vibration and frequency, the more you explore it within your consciousness, in your awareness every day. There's practices where you can, it's about beingness and being in the vibration. And beingness is the transformation and transmutation of energy. It's like alchemy. It's creation. And again, this is part of like the fifth dimensional reality, knowing that everything is vibration, everything is frequency. And a daily practice is to live that vibration, vision it, attract it through being that vibration. If you're looking for like a new career or a new relationship, then be a vibration that attracts that. Attract it through your life, through your vibration. When I'm saying like a new career, when I look at careers and I look at things like that, I'm not coming from a 3D dimensional experience or reality or consciousness. Like the 3D experience on the external world would be looking at like a career maybe to increase money or create sort of like something like that, where for a fifth dimensional reality, it's you're looking at the bigger picture. You're looking at what career is going to align me with my purpose, with a vibration of frequency that will bring it will bring sort of like union for me, where I can work more with vibration and frequency daily within my reality, within my experience. But also, how is this going to help on a collective vibration, a collective frequency? What through living my purpose, what does this bring? How does this help many people? How does it help bring awareness, bring consciousness, bring healing and union for others? It's a very different kind of frequency. The 3D reality is very much about the external world and the material and physical world, as the fifth dimensional reality is about the universal consciousness, the infinite self. And the fifth dimension works on that way. The vibrations and frequencies that we're sending out are about how we align with this infinite source consciousness, the infinite universal consciousness, and how we can bring this online within our reality, within our vibration, but how this then sort of vibrates and moves out into the external world to then align, attract, and connect with others, so we all become into union. Because this is the universal law of oneness. It is about us all vibrating, and this is what many sort of like, I feel like, spiritual beings are about. They're about bringing this oneness consciousness, this oneness frequency. You start by practicing through your own vibration, your own frequency, where you start to align and unify with your own source energy. And then what you use, then after that, you see how your source energy can be used on a collective level. Because this is how it works with like the infinite beings and the infinite ascended masters and these infinite conscious beings that live in many different realities and are working on many different vibrations and frequencies of source. It's all about bringing everything into unity and bringing everything into harmony. This is how our lives should be. They should be in harmony and frequency and union with source energy and also our infinite selves, and how we are vibrating and creative frequencies, not just for ourselves, for the greater good of all. As a universal being or an infinite being, we are very much around sort of like the collective, and nothing changes, and nothing really sort of like shifts and transforms without having a collective consciousness. The collective consciousness, and our energy and our vibration, our frequency is the most powerful transforming sort of like thing we have within our reality, within our life. We look at things like external things like politics and government, and they're not really like the transforming agents. The transforming agents are our vibration, our frequency. We create and we manifest things within our lives, and it's like the more we awaken to that, the more we know we have this vibration or this frequency, this power to change and shift like our own reality, but also align and sort of unify with other beings, and we can bring change through our own lives, but we can also sort of unify and connect to other beings. And the more that we raise the vibration and frequency of our own reality, and we connect to other beings and they raise their vibration, their frequency, that's what's going to shift and change and transform reality, and also shift and change and transform reality for many. It's about a collective. It's not just about one. And this is what oneness is. Oneness is knowing that you're always unified, connected to this source energy, but we work as a one vibration, one frequency. And this is how many realities, many dimensions work. When you look at things like ascended masters, you look at archangels, and you look at guides, all these kind of beings work on that frequency for the greatest good of the whole, because they know that we're all connected, we're all part of the same vibration, we're all one infinite vibration, and we work as aligned like that. And many of us awaken to this. It's about sort of dissolving our own and purifying our own energy and our own frequency, that is open daily, that we can then sort of create and manifest. One, to be in union for ourselves, so we can walk as these high vibrations, these high frequencies, but also we can connect and unify with others. Everything is about awakening, everything is about awareness, and ascension is about this as well. Ascension is about awakening and bringing awareness individually to ourselves, but we're all sort of like, we all work as like vibrations, frequencies, and sort of like to open up ourselves, but also to connect and open with others. We all are open. We're all like, I mean, I remember trying to write sort of like a book years ago, and it was called The Flower of the Soul, and it was very much talking about like knowledge, soul, knowledge and wisdom, like from each of our souls, and each of like the wisdom that we bring when we incarnate and we come back down to this earthly plane. And each and every one of us are beings. We're all sort of like flowers of the soul. And what I mean by that is like each flower, like when I see it, I see this like white flower, and what I see is like these petals opening. In the middle is this beautiful yellow sort of center, and we're all opening to source energy. We're all opening to that source energy, which is like the sun. And each and every one of us are these sort of like flowers waiting to open and bring our vibration, bring our frequency, and connect and unify it with each other to bring this source energy back into vibrational frequency within this reality, to shift and change and transform it. Everything starts from the universal law of correspondence, where you open up to your own inner source. And when you open up to your inner source, you open up to your own inner sun. And each of us hold that sun vibration. And the sun is vibrant, it brings life, it aligns with things, it brings energy to all things to bring life. And source energy is like that. And we all have an inner center, which our inner center is this source energy. And each and every one of us opens up to it and brings and unifies with it, and then we can start to then create and manifest from our centers and bring this infinite source energy into consciousness, into reality within our own lives, but then also shine it out so it touches all others. And this is again sort of like the notion of when people talk about light workers. Light workers bring this light frequency, which is source energy, to this vibration, this frequency, for all beings to then align with and to awaken to. We're all like lighthouses shining light from within out into the external world from our centers. This is illumination as well, connecting with the ascended masters like Lord Lanto, who was this illumined being that walked with this illumination within the vibration and frequency of their center, and they vibrated with it, and other beings connected it and unified it. We all need to be those centers, those light, that illumination for our own lives, but also we illuminate to attract and align and connect to other beings, so we can all become consciously aligned with this source energy. Because source living is living in vibration, living in frequency, and creating from that place, creating from that center. And this will align and attract and bring change not only to our own lives, but also bring change to this plane of existence, this earth. And many of us are like bringing these keys of consciousness and awakening to it, and bringing this source energy, and then aligning with it, and then expressing it, so it connects to our we're all sort of we're all unified by this source energy. We're all part of one vibration. We're all connected. We're all unified through that. And many of us are sort of awakening to that. And this is what the ascended masters bring. This is what the universal laws bring. These kind of teachings, that we're all source energy, and we're all expressing that light through our reality, and creating and manifesting. So the higher our vibration, the more it expresses through our reality, creates, dissolves, purifies our own energy, but it also aligns and connects to other beings. And we're all here as vibrations to connect and unify with other beings, so we can all awaken as one consciousness, one vibrational frequency, and oneness vibration of frequency, bringing source energy back to this reality, to this time, which is what's needed. When we all create from source, we create as one, and we're creating with that oneness vibration, that oneness frequency. That's the insight for today.